Hey, what's up, guys? Austin back here with another video. Back in the fishing building. Me and Dad actually stripped the boat, mostly him because I've been at work. The building's a mess. We just kind of threw everything in here, but that doesn't matter. Y'all ain't here to look at my building. Y'all are here for content, so let's get into it. First off, I'd like to apologize for not uploading Wednesday, as I said I'd try to. I just got busy with work and everything, and honestly didn't feel like uploading or anything. But today's a new day. Today's Monday, and I've actually gave this video a lot of thought. I'm actually going to do 3 or 4 different videos, all going to be uploaded today, because honestly I don't know when I'll upload again. So I'm just going to do like 3 or 4 uploads today while I have the time to, and it's fresh on my mind. So let's get into it, guys. So today's video is going to be broken down in 3 sections, like I said, but we're going to kick it off at budget fishing. By budget fishing, I mean rods, reels, line, tackle, basically the whole 9 yards. So I'm talking to like beginner anglers, whether you're 30, 40s, getting ready to get into fishing, that's us trying to get out of the house and stuff, or whether you're a high schooler or a middle schooler. Now, a lot of people has the money to just go and buy a GLX or NRX or a Metanium or anything like that. I know how it feels to be like, well, Abu Garcia Silvermax, Lew's American Hero, or Shimano Chaos. And it's nothing wrong with that. Those is great rods and reels. They have their specs. And honestly, that's what I started out with. My first baitcaster was Abu Garcia Silvermax. I caught a 5-pounder on it and got it in just as good as I set up and caught a 6.5 on a Chronarch. It don't make no difference. I promise you that. But, let's see here. I do believe the Silvermax is an older one. I think Abu came out with a different budget one. It may be a Pro Max or something like that. But I'm going to be talking about the rods and reels combos from $59.99 to $99.99. I'm not going to go over every one. I'm just going to go over the ones that's on top of my head. I actually have a few off the top of my head that I would recommend. Okay, so let's get into it. The Abu Garcia Silvermax, I believe you can still get in a 7, if not it's 6'6" or 6'10". I'm a taller guy. I prefer a 7-foot rod. I just feel comfortable with it. And honestly, I set up. That is a good jig rod. I really enjoyed throwing jigs on it, and honestly, you cannot beat it. It's a good all-purpose rod also. I just liked it better for jigs. The Shimano Chaos, it's $79.99. I believe it's 6'10". And I think it has a 6:3 to 1 gear ratio Chaos on it. Great cranking combo. I loved it for cranking. Sensitive rod, good tip, good action on the rod. The reel, great. So that's another option. The Lew's American Heroes, probably my favorite out of the 3 I just mentioned. Where can I start with this? It's great for spinnerbaits in trees. It's great for jigs. It's great for top waters. It just has such a large variety of baits you can throw on it. You can throw shaky heads, Texas rigs, chatterbaits, spinnerbaits, crankbaits, spooks, buzzbaits, poppers, whopper ploppers. It just goes on and on and on. My only downfall with that is for a crankbait rod, I like more of a flimsier tip, which who don't? You feel more vibration. You can feel the bottom more. Same way as a chatterbait, like this one. I like something that has a flimsier tip. Now, spinnerbait, I like something I can feel that thump. The American Hero you actually can, although it's a kind of a stiffer medium heavy rod. But those is great rods and reels for you budget fishermen. Now, I like a good budget too. Yes, I do have a GLX and a Chronarch and a bunch of other stuff, but I still like my budget rod and reels. Nothing wrong with them, like I said. Now, we're going to talk about budget line. I like Bass Pro line, like the XL right here, 14 pound. That's mono, it works great. I like mono for my jigs, depending on the time of the year. And I also like them for my spinner baits and crankbaits. A lot of people throw fluorocarbon for crankbaits because it allows it to get deeper. I just like mono, because when I set the hook, it allows it to stretch a little bit. I'm pretty sure you can get a spool of Bass Pro like this is a 1200 yard spool. The heavier you go, the less line you get. But you can get like 1,000, 1,200, or 1,500 yards for like $13. It's a very good line for the money. Another line I've been experimenting with on my topwater is a Suffix Pro Mix. I got it in a bulk spool. It's 1,000 yards. Honestly, I just bought that to throw a topwater with, like walking baits or buzz bait or poppers or something like that. Here's another walking bait right here. I've actually threw on it, and it bombs them out there. I mean, very far cast. But those are two spools of line that I've experimented with that is good for the money. Now, tackle, good for the money. If you are a stick bait person, which who ain't, Yum Dingers, that's a no-brainer. Let's see here. If you have a Walmart, which pretty much everywhere does, Walmart has some $1 spinner baits. I actually have not used them personally. I actually ordered mine from Academy. These is called Wahoo. And I actually caught a 4 and another 4 on one of these. I like them. A lot of people just like, well, I won't throw nothing but a Strike King. Well, if you're on a budget, you throw whatever you can afford. I just like them, honestly. I have Strike Kings, I have Booyahs, I have War Eagle, I have Hog Collars. I just like Wahoo. But that is a finesse bait and a power fishing bait. I call spinner bait a power fishing bait. Let's see here. For jigs, Walmart has a box for the jigs. You get a jig and like 2 trailers for like $2.40 something. Like, it's crazy, and it's actually good quality. It's actually Strike King. They have a wide selection. They have football, Archie heads, and a bunch of others. So that's something else to look into. And let's see here. Walmart also have like the Bombers and Cotton Cordell hard baits. Those are something to look into. I like red lipless in the winter. We're approaching winter. Only problem I've run into with them is the wire hooks. They'll swap out the hooks and you're good. Let's see here. Actually, I was in Walmart the other night and I saw some other soft baits, Ozark Trail. Those is another option, like $2.44 pack. So that's another option. But that basically cover you. And then top waters, they have a wide selection of top waters. So that have you pretty much covered for this fall, because you got your jig, got your spinner bait, got your soft plastics, and a top water. That's pretty much got you. But thank you for watching this video. This was kind of a longer one, but thank y'all for watching. Have a good evening.